Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of In the Spotlight. And we are featuring none other than the amazing, the incomparable, the one and only Anthony Ponder, the founder of Ministries Desire. What's up, Anthony?
My guy, that was a great introduction. I'm not sure who you were talking about, but I love it. That was good for somebody.
I'm so
But I
glad you,
appreciate it.
sir.
I'm so happy to be here.
It's good to have you here. And let's start out right from the top. Um, where were you actually born at?
I am Jersey born and bred, Jersey City to be exact.
Okay, that's what's up. And let's talk about your upbringing and your journey into music, where you are now, what you're doing, what you have going on, how you got
Yeah.
there.
With most people, you kind of hear the same story over. We all started as church kids, so you you not. I was naturally um attracted to music, naturally attracted to creative things. So that's the choir. That's then you start directing, then you start teaching parts, and then you kind of start venturing out on your own, and that's kind of where we are. I went through the normal church kids journey.
That's what's up. So for someone that doesn't necessarily know what the normal church kid journey is,
Sure,
tell them
sure.
about
Yeah, absolutely. So church, especially Pentecostal, they make you do everything. So it's just kind of like sink or swim. So they just throw you out and just figure it out. So that's how we grew up. That's how we developed. That's how we figured it out, and that's how we learned to be who we are, musically and creatively, and just being able to be on the spot. So that's singing in the choir. That's one day just saying, hey, you're gonna now direct the choir. Cool. Uh, this way, you know what I mean? and, and then it's like, okay, cool. Next week you pick a song. Okay. Next week, not only do you pick the song, but then you teach the song. Cool. Okay. Now write a song. So that's that's what it is. So it's all of that. That's the normal church stuff. So singing in the choir, learning, getting them chops up, singing because the choir singing is hard. So it builds stamina, it builds strength, and it builds character dealing with other people in such a way.
it. Okay, but that's what's up. So what church did you actually grow up in?
So I grew up. The name of the church is called Jersey City Deliverance Center in Jersey City.
Okay, and who's the pastor there?
Apostle Eugene Stackhouse.
All right. How is Apostle Stackhouse doing? I haven't seen him in so long.
Man, he's great from what I've seen. I no longer that's no longer my home church,
Okay.
though it is, it'll always be my home church at heart. So, but Apostle has retired, and First Lady is now the active pastor. And
Okay.
actually, let me give me props up to my mom. My mom is now the assistant pastor. So
Wow. And
a
how's
few things have
mom?
changed there.
Okay.
She's great, man. I'm so honored. So blessed to still have her.
Okay. Now I know you have a group and you started a group. I want to talk, and I know your brother is actually a part of your group as well. And
Mhm.
so tell us about the group. What was where did the vision to start the direction that you actually have gone in, which is superb?
Man, now I'm gonna start at the latter part of my life. Now in my latter years, creatively, God is now starting to talk to me and lead me through dreams. So I dream songs. I dream certain things. I guess that are messages for people. And so I said that to say that's how the group started, because it started as a dream. And I'm not generally a dreamer, but it feels like that this particular gift is being stirred up more recently in my life, but it started as a dream. So I was singing somewhere, and I just kept hearing the name Ministries Desire, Ministries Desire. I didn't even know what it meant, and I literally asked. I said, "What does that mean?" and it came back. I woke up and I heard it, and it was "Ministry is our desire." So that's what it started with the name, and then the vision came after that. So it started with the name, and I went. I just moved forward according to what I felt and what I was being led to do.
Okay, that's what's up. So now you all have a number of projects out. Tell us how many projects do you have out? What the name of them, and then I know that you have something recent out. Tell us about that.
Yes, sir. So my first record, um, I can't even remember the year. It feels so long ago. But my first record was called "Hear the Sound," um, and that was my first full project. My second project, called "The Process," that's out. That was out a couple of years back as well. 4 to 5 years ago, we released that, and now in preparation for the new album called "The Grateful Album," which is not out yet. We have just released our second single off of that album called "It's in the Room."
Okay. All right. Do you have any special guests on this particular project?
Whoo, do I ever? So we got Lena Bird, Miles, we got Daryl Walls, Lisa Page. It's all fleeting me now. Alexis Spite. There's quite a few, and I want to shout out all the leads on my lead singers in my group because they're all featured on it and they're all killing. So shout out to Jared, shout out to Jonathan, shout out to Maurice, shout out to Casey, shout out to Diamond, Crystal, Arlette, Melissa, and they all killing. So I do got features, but we're gonna talk about what's in house first. But yeah, we got some great features. It's gonna be a great album. I'm really, really excited. It's like
Okay.
it's you ever it's like it's that moment where you really feel a shift in your writing, a shift in your understanding, a shift in I feel like my purpose, right? So I'm clear. I'm a lot more clear on what I'm purposed to do, what the intent behind my music is, and I'm following purpose versus let's call it accolades or success.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this question. Because for me, I have found that when I've seen people who write songs, and when they write songs, they write a song after they have gone through something, and then they're inspired to write that particular song. But it seemed like for me, I have found out that when I write a song, I end up going through what it's almost as if the song that I wrote was written to get through something in the future. And I didn't realize
Uh,
that at first.
Preparation.
Yeah. So I want to know what is
For me, I am always my writing is always present in my life, and generally I am talking about how to process what it is that I'm feeling.
okay.
So, as an example, I wrote I wrote this song called "Greater," and it began. It's like I believe. Everything that I touch shall succeed, no more lack. um, I believe that there is more for me. So that's generally the concept of the song. Greater is here right now for me. That's the concept of the song. But I write as a response to what I feel,
Okay.
not necessarily writing to what I feel or what's going to happen futuristically. So I wrote Greater because I felt the total opposite. I felt like nothing was happening in my life. I felt like I really didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. I didn't really know what was coming, and I really didn't feel like I was in a space of greater coming to me. So I write as a way to sometimes encourage myself, to lift myself up, and I consider the fact that if I feel this, then somebody else has felt this. And so while God has lifted me out of it, because I believe He will, I'm working on that. So this is how I'm processing. So I generally write in my processes, and I generally write the response to the process. Make sense? Can you hear me?
think we had a little technical difficulty. Uh, I was about to say we lost Anthony, but the truth of the matter is that I was lost too for a few minutes. I just made it back, so hopefully he'll come back on with us, and we can wrap up this in the spotlight moment. We definitely, even if he doesn't come back, we've had a great time having him in the spotlight on tonight, and I definitely hope he makes it back into us. Um, we shall see. We shall see. Let me see. I'm trying to see. I know he had some music out before, and I'm going to see what they have online. That while we're waiting for him to maybe pop back into us, that we can kind of share real quick as we're waiting. So we'll see what we can make happen. Um, just to kind of use up some time to see if he's going to be able to make it back with us. I see he was actually talking about greater, um and we're gonna see. I actually, let me go back and let me look at him, see if he popped back in. No. So there's something I see here. Who we don't remember, He Shall Hide Me is a song, a video clip of them at a performance. And what I'm going to do is see if I can kind of pull that up, and while we wait for him to come and either come back into the room, I'll see what I can do. You know, I'm always trying to make some things happen. And so I'm gonna let this little commercial play. I gotta get back my premium, YouTube premium. But simply they were out somewhere actually having at a church doing what they do. And that's what I'm gonna try to capture right here while we see if he actually makes it back into us. Let's see. All right, let me see. I think I can get this in here for us and share my screen. Click on Andy Ponder and his group, and we're going to share this song with you all as we kind of wait and see. If not,
God is going to hide me, meaning that I can't be seen from the attack of the enemy and exalt me above it. In
about
other words, I
15
can't
years
be
ago,
reached by the enemy of lack.
and
I
they
can't
were
be reached by the enemy of
somewhere
depression.
in
Anybody need to be
Tennessee
hidden
at Second
from some
Street.
things? So we trust
They were
God
doing a
and says
song
He shall hide
called
me. Let's put our hands
Shall
together.
Hide. Let's check this
Put
out.
our hands together. Amen. Trouble time to leave, time to leave. You lift me up. You lift me up. The Lord shall hide me. The Lord shall hide me. His holy place. His holy place. So keep me safe. He'll keep me safe. That's not again. Trouble time, that time for me, that time for me, to lift me up, you lift me up, the Lord shall hide me, the Lord shall hide me. It's trouble times, that time for me, that time for me, to lift me up, you lift me up, the Lord shall hide me, the Lord shall hide me. His holy place, His holy place, He'll keep me safe, He'll keep me safe. He shall hide me, He shall hide me, and lift up me high above my enemies. He shall hide me. I'm covered. I am covered in the rock. You lift me up, you lift me up. Lord, shall hide me. The Lord shall hide me. Lift me up. This holy place. This holy place. He'll keep me safe. He'll keep me safe. Don't sing, don't sing, don't sing. Keep playing. All right, now, listen, I know I'm not Joe Bishop, praise God. I appreciate his bishop. And I know we're not a quartet singer, but it's all right. I need you guys to sing along with us. Is that all right? That's all right. All right, so I'm going to say the words and y'all just going to sing along. I'm going to let you sing one time and you guys going to try it. In trouble time, in the times of need, the times of need, He'll lift me up, He'll lift me up, Lord shall hide me, the Lord shall hide me, in the secret of His holy place, His holy place, He'll keep me safe, He'll keep me safe. All right, let me hear that try it. In trouble time, in the times of need, He'll lift me up, the Lord shall hide me, in the secret of His holy place, He'll keep me safe. From the top of the million, bring it down. In trouble time, no time to me. He'll lift me up, the Lord shall hide me. All right. Sorry. His holy place, He'll keep me safe. Come on, everybody. In trouble time, no time to me. He'll lift me up, the Lord shall hide me. His holy place, holy place. He'll keep me safe. Let me out. He shall hide me. He shall hide me. From above, high above my head. He shall hide me. I am confident I know take me up. Yeah. Take me up. Take me up. God, how do you know? Take me up. 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 Take me up.
Yes, yes, yes. And that was Ministry's Desire. And that was who we had as a guest tonight. We pray. I know that Anthony Ponder was driving while doing this particular interview, and I pray that he is all right and that he just wasn't able to make it back on with us. But I pray that he is all right out there traveling. And we have definitely enjoyed having him on tonight and featuring Anthony Ponder and Ministry's Desire. Thank you all for showing up. And we have another show coming up tonight. We don't normally do two shows, but we have one tonight. And we're supposed to have Pastor Darren Monroe is supposed to be with us tonight at 9 o'clock. So we'll be back at 9 o'clock featuring Pastor Darren Monroe. He'll be our special guest for our 9 o'clock segment on tonight. And we thank God that they both agreed to be with us on tonight. Thank God for Anthony Ponder and just having a great time talking to him. And we're grateful that we'll be back on at 9 o'clock. So be looking out for us at 9 o'clock as we have Pastor Darren Monroe. You all have a nice one. I'm out of here and I'll see you back at 9 o'clock. Peace and love.